Let's Build a Dungeon is an ambitious simulation game that promises a lot of interesting features, provided you are willing to invest a bit of time to get past the learning curve. The game is made up of two parts. The first offers you a simulation of building and playing your own MMO, complete with quests and whatnot. The second part is building and running your own game dev studio, which is in fact running that MMO you were building earlier. This multi-layered approach to gameplay can get a bit confusing in the beginning, but the 30-minute demo showed promise that the formula can maybe work quite well. Let me go over both parts of the game quickly. The first is a game builder. You are given the tools to make your own MMO and then design quests within that game. Once you're done, you can hire virtual playtesters to come try your MMO, and they will give you real-time feedback of what works and what doesn't. For example, as part of the first quest that I had to design, I was asked to place grass on the map. I did the bare minimum required to pass, which was just one tile of grass. When the playtesters came in, there simply wasn't enough grass available to finish the quest in a reasonable amount of time, because they had to wait for the grass to respawn constantly. I promptly got a negative review complaining that there wasn't enough grass. So I then placed a big patch of grass so that the playtesters could finish their quest faster. This was a simple example to show that this game has a lot of depth. I meant the actual game Let's Build a Dungeon and not the MMO game I was making inside the game. Later, I kept adding more quests and eventually was able to play my own game, which was pretty bare bones, but I had built it in just a few minutes. I was eager to see the second part of the game in action, which is a simulation of running a game dev studio that is building the MMO. The trailer showcases this part in a lot more detail, but for this demo, it was mostly limited to chatting with a few people and controlling the server settings for the MMO. I'm quite interested to see how far the game dev studio simulation part will go, because frankly, I am more interested in that aspect of the game rather than the whole building the dungeon part itself. In any case, this was only a small taste of the full set of features promised by the developers. Like I said before, this is an ambitious game with a lot of plans to engage users and offer them enough tools to showcase their creativity. There are plans to lean into the user-generated content trend where you can build games using this game and then share those games with other people. There's no details about when the full game will be launched, but if you are curious to check out the demo and try to build your own dungeon, you can do so on Steam right now. The link can be found in the description. Thanks for watching.